And we're on. Hey guys, it's Bob for Modern Life for the 70's Mind. And I'm in my basement, and I'm saying that because I got numerous emails from you guys last time. On my last video, I said something about my basement, and apparently everyone thought that was funny. A little background: I have a lot of stuff. I don't know about you guys. The older I get, the more stuff I seem to collect, and I had my stuff, if you will, probably, oh my gosh, in 4 different rooms. Finally, I think it was a plan. Finally, my wife said, "Why don't you go ahead and take one of the rooms down in the basement and make it your man cave or whatever?" So at first I said no, but then I'm like, it would be nice to have everything in one place. So when I started recording, it was in my basement. That's where I'm at. So one of the fun things of taking all my stuff and putting it all into one room is that I've unearthed so many things that I didn't even know I had. And I thought what would be fun on a lot of these videos is to have a little segment. What did Bob find in his basement? I'm going to try to tie it into older things from, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s that we can all kind of look back at and laugh. And I thought I would start out this one with, are you ready for this? What did Bob find in his basement? You're going to love this. I think it's really cool. This is actually the second one of these that I had owned. The first one broke, and I was devastated, and I had to have another one. So here it is. Are you ready? Here it comes. It's an 8-track player. let me shut this thing off, this image, so it doesn't block anything. Yeah, this is an old 8-track player. There we go. It's an old 8-track player that I had that I just thought it was cool because it looked like a dynamite plunger. And I think it still works. I had tried it several months ago, but just in case, I brought a Van Halen 2 8-track tape. Anybody who's had 8-track tapes, we're going to know that it's a 50-50 chance that this thing's going to get eaten up, especially in an old recorder. But let's give it a shot. I'll go over my back here. So there's a fancy slot that this thing fits into. I hear noise. Let's see. But anyways, it was fun. Stuff like this, it's still intact. Those of you who were too young to enjoy the finer points of an 8-track tape, I can't tell you how many times you pull this out, and as you pull it out, the tape is actually, not the 8-track, but the tape is actually gets stuck in there, and it's like a zzz, and you get, all your tape is eaten up, and you just spent like a whole week's of extra salary to buy an 8-track. But anyways, this is a Panasonic 8-track player. Like I said, it's the second one of these that I owned, and I just really enjoyed it. So anyways, we are going to do a music review today, and let me get that all set up, and I'll be right back. And we are back. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to have to keep doing those little segments. Anyways, the video that we're going to be reviewing today is kind of a combination of old and new. It's a remake of a Simon and Garfunkel song that I want to say was early 60s or something like that they came out with this. And it's The Sound of Silence. And it is sung by probably one of the most unlikely groups you would ever think would take on this song. The band's name is Disturbed. Literally it's Disturbed. If you haven't heard of them. I found out before doing this that they're actually from Chicago, and I'm from Chicago as well. So it was kind of nice to hear that kind of some local guys. And I want to say they were formed sometime around the mid to early to mid 90s, something like that. The only exposure I've had to them is one song. I may know more, but just never realized it was them singing. But the song that I know is Down with the Sickness. It's very rock and roll. if you've had a few beers and you're with the guys, it's a great song to listen to. And for them now to turn around and do the Sound of Silence, I can't fathom it. So I'm not a huge fan. I'm going to be really honest here. I'm not a big fan of the Sound of Silence. I almost every time I listen to it, I want to say I get a little bored. Maybe because I've been hearing it since I was a young kid and it just doesn't interest me anymore. Covers can be iffy. This one has got to be interesting. It's got to have a sharper edge to it, I would think, than the Simon and Garfunkel version. And I believe the video, I've always been led to believe that the video is about people's inabilities to properly communicate with each other. So let's do it. Let's start this thing up and see where it takes us. Disturbed. Well, that's eerie. There is sound. There we go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its scenes while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
My head just went. That isn't what I was expecting to hear. It sounds like I kind of expected the song to be kind of like it, but not. They seem to really be following the initial feeling that the song that the feeling that the initial song took on, which is surprising to me. I gotta think at some point he's gonna blow it up, but his voice is what really got to me. And I'm listening in headphones, so maybe I'm hearing a little bit more than if you're listening on your phone or on a desktop. It's almost like a musical buzz to his voice or something. I don't know what it is. Some vibration, but the vibration has like a tone to it. I wish I was good at vocals, because I could probably explain it better. But I want to play that again, if you don't mind, at least part of it, because that really blew me away. Try to listen to his voice and see if you hear what I'm talking about.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its scenes while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
Okay, what I was talking about, it's almost like a buzz in his voice, which is, I don't believe it's studio enhanced. It could be. I've never worked in a studio, so I really don't know what they can do to a person's voice. But whatever it is, I don't mean it in a bad way. I think it really enhances his sound. I don't want to admit it, but he's got a really nice voice. Not just a quiet voice, but he's actually singing it really nice. Kudos to him on that. Let's go to the next verse. Yep.
In restless dreams I walked alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone. Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence.
Okay. This second verse is the first time that other instruments, that at least from what I'm hearing, that other instruments are brought in besides the piano. So it kind of progresses the song a little bit. The video is really intriguing. I'm trying to do a balance between listening to his voice and what he's singing and how he's singing it, along with looking at the video. The black and white is perfect for this. I just couldn't see that color would give it the same effect. So far, I am loving this, but I'm still thinking that he's just going to blow this up. I'm hoping, kind of, because I'm ready for some rock and roll. The video and the sound, though, really gives us a uneasy feeling. And my initial thoughts of the song was that people's inability to communicate. It seems very lonely, doesn't it? Maybe I was right. But let's go to the next one.
And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs and voices never share. And no one dare disturb the sound of silence.
Okay, that again, amazing. Even though I'm no vocal coach or know nothing about vocal techniques, his pronunciation of some of the words, or maybe not even the word, maybe just some of the letters, is really cool. He has what seems to me a lot of control of what he is singing. I don't think it's just random notes that he's throwing together. I think this is very planned, that he has a certain way that he wants to present this. And it is so much different than the Simon and Garfunkel version of the song, where their version is very mellow. Where this song, it's just, you can feel something building up, and I have a feeling it's going to pick up here. Just how much, we don't know, but let's keep going.
Fool said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning, and the words that it was forming. And
Okay, I couldn't stop that. That was that was amazing. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as me. I don't know if you've heard this before. Um, Earlier, I said something about the sounds he was making with his voice. The what was the word? I think it was whisper, and he held the R, I believe, in whisper, and then definitely I remember in sound it was the ow sound that he really held onto that, and wow, it's powerful. And then at the end, to have the orchestra come in and a Disturbed song is pretty amazing. If you don't mind, I want to play just some of that. Let me see if I can get to the right spot where he's dragging out these words of the vowels.
In the signs and the words on the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls.
I think it's here.
And whispered in the sound of silence.
That black screen and that silence right after that was really powerful. And then to kind of bring it back in, I don't know what the significance of the boat is, that people who are all kind of wandering around are suddenly now in this boat together. Maybe that's a sign of healing or something. Very interesting video, and it did not disappoint. All right, that was great. Looking back at the video now, the ending was awesome. I was wondering kind of as I was listening to her, how are they going to end this? Is he just going to scream and fade out? But the way they kind of built it up and then cut him off with a little bit of echo as they went to that black screen. If you listen closely, if you listen to this again, listen to the echo after they go to the black screen, and then to kind of finish it off in kind of a nice way with an orchestra playing and stuff. It was great. That is one I'm definitely, when we get done with this, I'm going to go back and listen to again without me interrupting. Okay, like again, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I will make sure to add a link of this song at the description below. And please leave any thoughts on this video or even any suggestions for future videos that you may like to see me do. And the three things: please like this video, please share this video, and please subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified anytime there's a new release. It really helps me out a ton. Everyone, this was fun. I'm enjoying this a lot. So peace out, guys. Talk to you later.